Welcome to Benilde St. Margaret's High School in St. Louis Park for Metro West Conference softball here on CCX Sports. The grill is going and it smells good here. It's the Cooper Hawks and the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights getting their matchup in here. As you see, Cooper, 1 win so far in 5 tries. Benilde has only been able to get 4 games in so far. Red Knights, who were in the state tournament in Class 3A last year at 2-2 to start this 2022 season. Well, we know the weather has not been great for this year. As for this spring, not too bad a night tonight. It could stand to be a little warmer, but we're at 49. Not very windy compared to a lot of nights. And while there are a lot of clouds, not expecting much rain. Couldn't rule out a sprinkle here or there, but overall not too much. Here's a look at Cooper's lineup. They've had some illness, and they're very young right now. Ella Cooley, the left fielder, will lead it off. Emma Chavez, the pitcher, hitting second. Maya Simmons at short. And first pitch swinging here. Cooley knocks it back to the pitcher, Tibby Hessian, and they just get the out. Hustling over to cover there was the second baseman, Marina Von Hoff. So they do get the out. 1-4 on the put out there. Very close play here. A little slap hit. She hit it pretty much back to the pitcher. But yeah, they definitely got the out. It was a little awkward looking, but got it there in time. And now Emma Chavez, the pitcher, stepping in here for Cooper. She is a 9th grader. A lot of young players in their lineup. Certainly more experience on the Benilde side. There's a swing and a miss. Tibby Hessian has done all the pitching this year for Benilde, and a regular from last year as well. 2-2 this year, 2.80 ERA. Walked 7, fanned 43 in 25 innings. And gets one there, so 2 gone here to start the top of the first, and Amaya Simmons will step in for Cooper. Another look at that, a cut and a miss pitch. Up in the zone a little bit. Simmons swings at the first pitch, pops it high in the air. Sophie Melsness, the shortstop, will make the grab, and Cooper goes out quickly here in the top of the first. No runs, no hits, and no one left for the Hawks. And so Benilde will get their first chance with the Bats. They beat Cooper twice last year. Took it to them pretty good in the regular season. Then they played again in the section playoffs and shut the Hawks out 7-0 on their way to winning the Section 6 3A title. Ended up 4th in the state tournament. Here's the lineup for Benilde. Sophie Melsness, who just made that catch of that pop-up, and a great hockey player as well, will lead it off. Caitlin Colbert, the left fielder, hit second, and then Ellie Porish in center. Tibby Hessian, who, by the way, has changed her name, was earlier in her career, was known as Tibby Stewart. And she is the cleanup hitter. Maggie Wozniak, the catcher, hits 5th, and Brooklyn Riley, Marina Von Hoff, Kylie Wagner, the designated player, and Maddie Murray, the right fielder, hitting in the number 9 slot. The defense for Skip Eagle and the Hawks: Sarah Wilhelm at third, Amaya Simmons at short, Megan Stromberg at second base, and Olivia Thomas at first. Ella Cooley, Jasmine John, Cynthia Riley, and Kendall Karskad is the catcher. And as we said, doing the pitching for the Hawks is the young player Emma Chavez.
Shortstop, number 13, Sophie Melsness.
So Sophie Melsness will step in here for Benilde. Hitting at .286 on the season. 4 hits and 14 at bats. That one almost hit her. And that one missing up high from Chavez here. Melsness waiting for the catcher to get their shin readjusted, their refastened, I should say. Melsness takes a strike there. And that one will miss high and away, and leadoff walk drawn here by Sophie Melsness. And Caitlin Culbert will be the batter. Culbert is 3 for 10, batting .300 so far for the Red Knights. Corner infielder's coming up. She does square and gets down a very nice bunt. They're not going to have a play on this one. Nobody covering anyway. And now the lead runner was in between second and third, and they didn't really notice her. And Melsness will stroll into third. Culbert will move up to second. We'll give her a bunt hit on that. They were not going to get an out even if that one was picked up cleanly. It was a very nice bunt. We've had obviously a lot of rain here too, so it really deadened that ball, and there was some indecision on who was going to take that one, but there was nobody to throw to anyway. So Ellie Porish will hit now. Second and third, nobody out. Bottom of the first here for the Red Knights. Takes a pitch up high there. Ellie has done well in her early at-bats this year. 5 for 10. She's hitting .500, has 4 doubles already and a couple of runs batted in. Comes up with a great RBI opportunity here. Rip and a miss at that one. Benilde kind of trying to set the tone early here as they got Cooper 1, 2, 3, and now first 2 batters reaching, and again runners at second and third, nobody out. In the dirt with that one. Karstad able to make a stop there for the Hawks. Backstop is not very far behind home plate here, so runners can't just assume they're going to stroll in easily if a pitch goes straight to the backstop. Three balls and a strike here now to Porish. First base is open, of course. Takes that one for a strike. So full count pitch here to Porish. And fouls this one away. I think probably the least windy day that I can recall being out in the spring, which I think a little bit of a welcome relief for the players here. Another full count pitch. Maybe went up at one a little bit out of the zone, but protecting there with a full count, so Porish fouls it away. Obviously, like I said, first base is open, but you see Tibby, very good hitter on deck for Benilde too, so you don't want to give in necessarily and put Porish on here. And another foul ball. That one will get down on the grass, and so she stays up there with a full count. Another foul into the screen there. (3-2) again, and that one was in the dirt, and Porish will draw a walk here to load him up for Benilde. And one of their best hitters coming up here too, the cleanup hitter Tibby Hessian, who's hitting .545 this year. Couple of doubles, a home run, 6 runs batted in. Not the person you want to face with the bases loaded here, but that's where the Hawks find themselves. Takes that pitch up a little bit, ball 1. And drills this one out to deep right field, and it'll get to the fence. It'll score at least 2. Third runner being waved around as well. There'll be a throw to the plate, but not in time. And Hessian will clear the bases with a booming double to right. And it's quickly 3-0 Red Knights. Ball was hit hard enough that the runner from first, Porish, I think if Cooper had played that one just a little sharper, they might have been able to cut that runner off from scoring, but either way they were going to be in trouble there. And we've got a courtesy runner coming in as CC Hansen will run for the pitcher at second base. So 3-0 Benilde. Maggie Wozniak, the catcher, will bat here. She is no slouch at the plate either. .538 average. 5 runs batted in already. A couple of doubles for her as well. Wozniak wrapping one foul toward the Benilde dugout. And same thing again. Chavez not a real hard thrower, and right now it looks like Wozniak kind of having trouble holding back a little bit. She's been out front. Pops this one up, but it'll get out of play. And Cooper JV players having some dinner there, so they were gonna have their hands full and just let that one drop instead of dropping the hot dog or whatever else you got. That one let go up high there by Wozniak. That one is low, and the runner Hansen will move over to third. Two here to Wozniak. Now runner at third, still nobody out. 3 runs already in here in the bottom of the first for Benilde. That one missing high and away. And that one misses, so Wozniak will draw the third walk of the inning. And Brooklyn Riley will hit now for Benilde. Riley hitting .273 this year, 3 for 11 so far. So they do not run for the catcher Wozniak. She is going to take off, and they will concede second to her. And drilled out to center field, long run, and they won't get there. 2 more runs are going to score. Riley digging into second, and she'll be in with a double, and it is 5-0 Benilde. Riley, good solid contact there. John trying to get over to that one, but just couldn't get there. Got to it pretty quickly, but then they miss on the cutoff there. I don't know if that really had any impact either way, but Maria Von Hoff will bat now for, Marina, I should say, Von Hoff batting for Benilde. She's 3 for 12 so far as a hitter this year, hitting .250. Riley took a very big jump off a second there, trying to draw a throw. Little slap down to second, flip to first base, is in time, so they do get the first out as Riley moves over to third. Well handled there defensively by Cooper to get that first out as Stromberg coming up with it. Quick flip there to Thomas. And so Kylie Wagner will be the batter now. 1 out, runner at third. Kylie is the designated player today. Takes that one low for a ball. She's 2 for 12 so far. Has a couple of runs batted in, though. Has also drawn a 1 walk. That one's over for a strike. You get in these spots like this. I mean, okay, it's already been a good inning if you're Benilde. It's already been a tough one if you're Cooper, but still, you still would like to keep that runner at third from scoring if you're the Hawks. You know, just the little things here. Yeah, it's still a big inning. It's still going to be a big deficit, but you still want to do your best to get out of it now without anything further and give yourself a chance. And that one taken up high for a ball, and Wagner will draw a walk. I kind of consider that an unselfish play to become a base runner there. You want to swing, you want to hit the ball, and it wasn't that far out of the zone, but still you're doing the right thing for your team by getting on there. Here's Maddie Murray now batting for Benilde. Runner from first takes off. They're going to throw down and get an out there. A run will score on the play, but a nice throw made there by Karskad, so they will cut down Wagner stealing. Meanwhile, Riley comes in easily to score on the play, so they trade a run for an out there. And kind of got the feeling there that Wagner wasn't really expecting them to throw and maybe didn't get a great jump and possibly just thinking they were it was going to be easy. Yeah, so pitch taken low here by Murray. Murray's 1 for 9 as a hitter in the early going this year. 1 run batted in. Double checking on the count here. Changeups hangs way up high and out of the zone, and Murray will draw a walk. Fifth walk of the inning, so they batted around. Melsness will step up here for Benilde. She was one of those who drew a walk her first time up. Fouling this one straight back. Another one into the backstop here from Sophie Melsness. And fouls another one away. Somebody's car got dinged a little bit on that one, I think. Another 1-2 coming from Chavez here. And that'll be a called third strike at the knees. So Chavez gets out of the inning, but it was a good one for Benilde as they come up with 6 runs in the inning on 3 base hits. And no errors for Cooper, and 1 left aboard after 1 inning completed. Is 6-0 Red Knights here on CCX. Welcome back here. Benilde already leading it by a score of 6-0 as we head to the top half of inning number 2 here on CCX, as Cooper will have their 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up. And Benilde defensively, we didn't get a chance to get to this. The first inning, top of the first, went pretty quickly. Brooklyn Riley at third, Sophie Melsness at short, Marina Von Hoff at second, Josie Dvorak at first base, Colbert, Borish, and Murray in the outfield, Wozniak the catcher, and as we said, Tibby Hessian doing the pitching. As Olivia Thomas, the first baseman, steps in here for Cooper. First pitch over at the knees for a strike. Rip and a miss at that one. Laid off that one down low. And a cut and a miss. Thomas down on strikes. Second K of the afternoon here for Hessian. And Jenna Garman will be the hitter here for Cooper. Look at that pitch. Got her to cut and miss on that one. And there is another swing and a miss by Garman. Strike 2. Got a piece of that one, fouls it out of play. Yeah, fair to say Tibby is one of the best pitchers Cooper will see this year, so even though it might not be that fun, if you're struggling a little bit, it's a good thing to have to face somebody good like this, you know, kind of get your bat up to that speed, and can only help you get better facing good pitching, even if, you know, you don't succeed all that much against her. I think it's still good for them to see that. And Garman fouling a couple of them away. And a rip and a miss, and Garman, pretty good battle there, fouled some pitches off, but ends up going down on strikes. Third strikeout for Hessian there. Got her to just kind of elevate a little bit, just, you know, I want to say that was really chasing one way up out of the zone, but a little bit high there, I think. And that's the same pitch right there, but Karskad laid off that one. So Kendall, the catcher, hitting in the 6th spot for the Hawks. That one's over for a strike. And another one. So 1 and 2 here as Hessian trying to strike out the side. And a rip and a miss, and down she goes. So the Hawks go down quickly here in the second. No runs, no hits, and no one left. We go to the bottom of 2. It is 6-0 Benilde here on CCX. We go to the bottom of the second here on CCX Metro West Fast Pitch Softball, and it is Benilde leading Cooper 6-0. There on the right is Britt Stewart, the first season as head coach here for Benilde, but not a stranger to their program. She played her high school softball here and went on to be a good college player, and then she was a head coach at Gustavus Adolphus for 4 seasons. And so we've got new coaches for both teams, but I'd have to say both did well in terms of getting good experienced softball veterans to lead their programs. There's Skip Hegel on the other side. He's been around the game for a long time as well, and coached at Matamidi and at St. Cloud State, and so they've both got good softball people leading the way. And Adrian Wagner had been at Benilde for a long time, and very interesting. He was umpiring the JV game, so it's still giving back to softball. But Britt coming in to take over, and then Skip taking over at Cooper. Caitlin Colbert stepping in to lead off the bottom of the second here for Benilde. Rips it right at the second baseman, and nice catch made there, Morgan Stromberg. So got one out here in the second, and Ellie Porish will be the batter. Another look. She was ready. Of course, they were playing up a little closer than normal, too, because of kind of a slap or bunt look there from Colbert. And although that means the ball got on her quick, it was probably a good thing. If you're back a little bit, that could have been maybe more of a short hop situation. And instead, it was right into her glove. So Porish, you saw, walked. Certainly Chavez had control trouble in that first inning. Tattooed that one, but foul did Porish. And lifted out to short left. Nice job by Simmons going back, the shortstop, to make that catch. Right on the edge of the grass. Those are not that easy. That was a nice play by Simmons. A little smile out of her. I honestly thought off the bat that this one was maybe going to drop in between, but she got out there nicely. So 2 gone, and Tibby Hessian will be the batter. She hit a rope for a double to right that drove in 3 in her first at bat. Much different start to the inning here, as the first 2 hitters have gone out for Benilde. Chavez probably thinking this is a little more like it. And I was thinking that in that first inning, you don't want to just groove pitches to good hitters, but I feel like it hurts even more if you're walking a lot of people. And it was kind of a little bit of both, but the walks hurt. Lifted to left field and coming in Cooley to make the catch. And Chavez has a 1-2-3 second inning. No runs, no hits, and no one left for the Red Knights. We've completed 2. It is 6-0 Benilde here on CCX.
Put a frog in a pot of boiling water and it'll jump right out. But put a frog in a pot of cool water and slowly heat it up, and that frog will boil. As veterans, we can tell ourselves the lie that it's easier to stay in that boiling water, to disconnect. But you've never been interested in easy. You are not a frog.
Find resources at va.gov/reach.
We head to inning number 3 as Jasmine John gets set to lead it off here for Cooper as they look for their first base runner. 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up against Tibby Hessian, the Benilde pitcher. John, a freshman, getting set to step in here. First pitch over for a strike. And strike 2. And a cut and a miss, and John goes down on strikes. Fourth strikeout in a row, fifth overall here for Tibby Hessian, and Sarah Wilhelm will bat. Once she got behind 0-2 there, kind of felt like she had to be protecting. There's another strike. Strike two. Cooper's kind of taking more pitches than they probably should be. Hessian's just been pouring them in there, and she's going to get a lot of swings and misses. You don't want to put yourself in that 0-2 hole where you have to make contact. I think she's going to give you one right over the middle. That one is over for strike three, so Wilhelm goes down looking. And Cynthia Riley will be the batter. Look at that one then. There's a strike to Riley. They seem to be up there, you know, taking at least one, and she's not been wild at all. That may be part of the plan, but I just feel like it's putting too much pressure on them to make contact when they're got two strikes on them. Laid off that one up and out of the zone. Cut and a miss. Riley down on strikes. Second inning in a row that Hessian fans the side here for Cooper. No runs, no hits, and no one left as we go to the bottom of the third, and it's still 6-0 Red Knights.
I'm a first-generation Filipino American. You don't always feel you're a part of the country you live in. It's this weird middle space sometimes that you have to live inside of. But when you meet others that are also living in that space, you'll learn to know that that is its own unique space too.
What do an aerospace engineer, cancer immunologist, and bat scientist all have in common? We all have cool jobs in STEM fields. Whether it's building robots or learning to code, girls everywhere are finding their passion for science, technology, engineering, and math through positive role models and mentors. So dare to dive in, get connected, and explore. You never know what your future may hold. Learn more about these and even more cool jobs at SheCanSTEM.com.
Thanks for joining us for girls softball here on CCX as Benilde St. Margaret's leading Cooper 6-0 as we go to the bottom of the third. All 6 of those runs came in the first inning, and then the young pitcher Chavez had a 1-2-3 second for Cooper. Maggie Wozniak will step in to lead it off. The 5, 6, 7 spots in the order coming up here for Benilde. Drilled out to center field, but it hangs up, and John is under it to make the catch. And Wozniak is out to begin the third. Brooklyn Riley will be the hitter. I think I was talking about in that last inning, I think if you're Chavez, you know, you don't just want to give, you know, nice easy pitches to hit, but you'd still rather make them hit it than mix in a lot of walks like they had in that first inning. Riley fouls this one away. She doubled to center field to knock in a pair in that big first inning for Benilde. Good to see Chavez. I think she's kind of settled down. Some jitters maybe early on too, facing a good team like this. Oh, and that one is off of Riley's leg, and she will be aboard here with one out. And Maria Von Hoff will be the batter.
Second baseman, number 3, Marina Van Hoff.
Slapping down the third base line, but foul. She grounded to second base in her first at bat. Taken for a ball. Here's the throw down. Not going to be in time, as Riley will swipe second. That one is up high for a ball. And some discussion on the count there, it looks like. Slap to short. Throw across is in time. Runner will move up. So Von Hoff, for the second time in a row, does get a runner moved up, but will be out on the ground out, 2 outs. And Kylie Wagner will be the batter now for Benilde.
17, Kylie Wagner.
Good work there, left side of the infield. And they've actually switched around there. Simmons is now playing at third. Back up the middle, Chavez grabs it and will flip to first, and on one pitch, Wagner is out, and the Red Knights again don't score here in the third. No runs, no hits. There was 1 left aboard. And we go to the 4th inning here. It is 6-0 Red Knights.
Owen, when you came into my life, it was a whirlwind.
I just can't do it.
We didn't know what the future would hold, but we knew you would always be a part of it. Adopting you was the best decision in our life. And I am so proud to call you my son.
Get a line out, and first pitch swinging, we get a line out to third. Ella Cooley
Pitcher, number 4, Emma Chavez.
lining that ball, a low liner right at third, and Brooklyn Riley the catch there. So 1 out for Cooper here in the top of the 4th. Emma Chavez will be the batter. One's over for a strike. So good contact here by Cooley, slapping and hit it hard, but Riley was ready. Chavez cut and a miss there. And a called third strike, so out number 2. And Simmons will bat now for Cooper. Hession might have got helped out a little bit there. I think Chavez was kind of surprised that one was a strike. Simmons popped to short her first time up. The top part of the order has been able to put the ball in play, but after that it was pretty overpowering by Hession. That one is a little bit outside to Simmons. Rip and a miss there. Simmons able to lay off that one. So 2-2. Fouling that one back, timed it well, but fouls it straight back into the backstop. Yeah, foul that one. Check swing, just got a piece of it. Good eye by Simmons to lay off that one up and out of the zone. Sometimes when a pitcher is, throws really hard, it's hard to lay off. You're feeling like you got to start your swing so early that it's hard to be selective, but Simmons, a good job there. And this time, though, we'll take a called third strike, so second in a row of those. In the fourth, Cooper, no runs, no hits, and no one left. We go to the bottom of 4. It is 6-0 Benilde.
CCX Media is the first place you go for local news and sports. But did you know you can sign up for those stories to go straight to your inbox on our website? Simply go to ccxmedia.org. Click on the subscribe button, and from there choose which notifications you want to receive. Then we'll send your favorite CCX Media news, sports, and city events straight to your inbox. Sign up now at ccxmedia.org.
Welcome back here as the K9 fans enjoying this one as well as we go to the bottom half of the fourth. Benilde will have their 9, 1, and 2 hitters coming up. So Maddie Murray leading it off. Very good first inning for Benilde, but then Cooper since has done, battled back nicely. Chavez in their defense, they've only allowed 1 base runner over the last couple of innings. So Maddie Murray stepping in. There's a liner just off the tip of Thomas's glove. And it'll be a base hit for Murray leading off here in the fourth. Hit that one hard. Thomas reached and it looked like it just nicked the top of her glove, but call it a hit, I believe so. Another look there, very hard hit ball. So here's Sophie Melsness, the hitter now for Benilde, looks at a first pitch strike. Sophie had a walk to start the rally for Benilde in that first inning and then took a called third strike last time around. Hits this one hard and that'll be a base hit. John stops it and then the throw kind of comes into the middle of everyone, and so the runner Murray gets around to third and Melsness will move up to second. Call it a single there. Good job getting to the ball by John, but then didn't really, kind of just threw it into the middle of everyone there. I think the runner was still going to get to third either way, but it definitely allowed Melsness to move up a base. So Caitlin Colbert stepping in now for Benilde. Drops down a bunt. That's going to score a run. They will get the out at first, but the lead runner Murray in to score to make it 7-0. Melsness around to third. Give Colbert an RBI and a sacrifice there. Melsness having some fun over there. So Ellie Porish will bat now for Benilde. Little tapper foul. Good execution there by Colbert. You get that ball down, you make the defense make a play on you, and you bring that runner home. And if they don't make the play, you even have a chance to beat that one out, but good job to bring that runner in. I think early on it felt like for Benilde like they were kind of going to be able to do whatever they wanted and it wasn't going to matter if they didn't execute on plays like that, but you still want to play it the same way to take advantage and bring in these runs when you get the chance. It'd be easy to just have Coach Stewart go up there and have everybody say just swing away and we'll get some hits and whatever happens happens, but you don't want to be thinking that way either. You want to be playing the game the right way and trying to get these runs home when you have the chance. Oof, another ropes to Coach Stewart. Yeah, she's been targeted a couple times there by foul balls. Coming down for a quick talk with Ellie Porish here, and I think kind of explaining to her here a little bit that you I let that ball get in on you a little bit, as Chavez not a real hard thrower, and she's just having trouble waiting back. That one low and in. Nice work behind the plate there by Karskad. And this one drilled out to center field, and that'll drop in. A run scores. There could be a play at second. To throw. Nah, let's see. She's out. Initial quick safe call, it looked like. Porish may have come off the bag. So a run scores. Maybe a little over aggressive by Porish there. Going for 2 on that one. She'll get a single and an RBI, and then it's cut down 8-6. The center fielder John was swung around toward left field, and so she had a ways to go to get to this one, and I think that made Ellie think like, okay, I can go for 2 here. But pretty good job getting this throw in on target. Now let's watch this play here. He definitely signaled safe initially and then changes it to an out, and Coach Stewart coming out to ask, because the left hand of Porish got in, but I believe what they were ruling is that her hand was on the bag to be safe, but then came off. And so the tag then being applied steadily was enough to change that from a safe to an out. See if we can get a good look at it here. You see right there, her hand came in, and then I think what they're ruling is, I don't know, that apparently that her hand must have come off. Either that or he just changed his mind, one or the other. But so Tibby Hessian will be the batter here. She had a 3-run double in the first and then a fly out to left. Here's a liner and right at second base, and get the out there. So Benilde comes up with a couple of runs in the inning on 3 base hits, and they don't leave anyone. So we go now to inning number 5. It is 8-0 Benilde. Welcome back as we go to inning number 5. Olivia Thomas getting set to bat here to lead things off for Cooper, their first baseman. Thomas struck out her first time up. Cut and a miss there. And another swing and a miss there as Hessian getting ahead in the count here. She's been sharp and dominant here so far. Thomas able to lay off that one up and out of the zone. And drills this one to left field. And that'll be the first hit and first runner of the game for Cooper as Olivia Thomas drills a double. And the Cooper bench and fans excited about that one. It is good to see that the first one was real clean hit too here. I was thinking this earlier in the game that Cooper's, you know, sometimes you're facing a real overpowering pitcher, but kind of let her supply the power. If you can just make good contact, the ball has a chance to go a little ways, and that's what happened there, and Thomas was happy about that. So Jenna Garman will be the hitter now for the Hawks. That one is a called strike. Pop back up, foul and out of play. Change up there, had her out front. So far, you know, Hessian hasn't really had to go to that much. She's just been kind of overpowering people, but the change up there, that was the, oh, I'm sorry, that was the third strike on Garman. So Karstad, I should say, will be the batter. Rip and a miss. Karstad struck out her first time up. Waits back, a little pop up. Melsness running over and makes a nice catch in foul ground. Shortstop has a better angle than the third baseman on that one, and it looked like Riley was not able to find it immediately, or else I think actually it might have been Melsness doing a nice job calling her off there. That's a good play to get to that one. Jasmine John will be the hitter. Takes a strike here. That's kind of like a bonus out, because you could have easily seen that ball dropping. But Melsness got a really good break on it. And again, she has a better angle looking at the ball than the third baseman. That one's over for a strike as well. And there's a look at Sophie. Really nice play there. And a rip and a miss, and John goes down on strikes. So Cooper does get its first base hit, a leadoff double by Thomas, but then Hessian works out of trouble. No runs, one hit, and one left for Cooper as we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. It's 8-0 Benilde St. Margaret's.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is now available on Roku and Apple TV. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You'll also have access to a large on-demand library, including daily newscasts and full sporting events. To find the app, go to the store and search CCX and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. Now available on Roku and Apple TV.
Welcome back here to Benilde St. Margaret's as we head to the bottom of the fifth. The new pitcher is Ella Cooley will move from left field into the circle here to take over for Chavez, who ends up working 4 innings. And she has moved out there into left field. By the way, Jace Herman now playing shortstop as well for Cooper. Came in an inning ago, or maybe 2 innings ago even. Simmons moved over to third. So Wozniak will step in to lead it off here in the bottom of the fifth. It was kind of an interesting one for Chavez. If you take away the first inning, she did all right. But obviously you can't take away the first inning, and the first 6 batters of the game for Benilde scored. There's Jace Herman now playing at short. So Wozniak had a walk, and then last time a fly out. Hard liner down the right field line, and she'll have herself a base hit. Jumped on that first pitch there from Cooley and strokes it hard there, and we'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher now, Asaya Wilson, number 22. Brooklyn Riley getting set to bat here for the Red Knights. So Riley drilled a double to bring in a pair in the first inning, and then last time took one for the team, got hit by a pitch. See if they'll be thinking about getting the runner Wilson started here. She is going. Here's the throw down. Not going to be in time. Stolen base for Wilson. And, you know, again, you're looking, you might say, oh, it's 8-0. What are they running for? But they got a chance to end this game early. And you play it hard. I don't have any problem with that. Rip and a miss there by Riley. And this one drilled into right center field. That will score a run. Riley digging into second, and she will have her second double of the game as she brings Wilson home now for a 9-0 lead. And Von Hoff will be the batter. Well struck ball there to right center. John did a pretty good job running to it, but no chance to hold her up from getting to second there. Von Hoff takes a strike. She's 0 for 2, has moved runners up both times, but grounded out in each scenario. Chops at that one and missed it, and a late break for third, and Riley will get there. Delayed steal, and Cooper didn't react particularly well to that. 0-2, but just needs to get the runner home. Slap to second. They'll get the out, but that's going to score the winning run as Riley comes in. And that will end the game on the 10-run rule, I think. I don't know what we're waiting for here. Yeah, Cooper, there was really no chance to cut that run out, but so they get the run in on Von Hoff's ground out. And the Red Knights will win this one by a score of 10-0 in 5 innings here. That big 6-run first really got things started in their direction, and Cooper, played better after that certainly, but Red Knights a good team, and they will win it to improve to 3-2 this season, and Cooper will drop to 1-5 as Hessian throwing a one-hitter with 11 strikeouts in her 5 innings of work. So that'll do it for our ball game here in the Metro West Conference. It is Benilde 10, Cooper nothing in 5 innings. For all of our crew at CCX Sports, I'm Jay Wilcox. So long from Benilde.